Oh, you're so sweet. Skitten was like, what does that mean for your channel now that you got that bullshit strike? Thanks, babe. We play the waiting game. That's what we
singer.
do.
14-year-old K-pop fans pretending to know the lyrics. You don't know anything. My dad and his friends look like the cast of Stray.
I know, basically every K-pop fan I know knows the fucking lyrics, which is why that's funny. But they're not pretending shit. It sounds like they're pretending because you don't know the fucking lyrics.
Stranger Things, 1982.
Bruja.
Who are you texting? Your man.
Damn. Huh.
My wife is really mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my stuff and right. 2 men were washed ashore during World War I. Their ship, an aging minesweeping model, had wrecked off the coast as they sought shelter in a makeshift camp. One of them managed to salvage a radio and quickly telegraphed an SOS with their coordinates. To their surprise, a ship responded within the hour, saying it could be at their location in about 2 weeks. The older soldier shook his head, saying he'd rather take his chances swimming out to the wreck ship and trying to repair it.
What?
He'd really rather play with that old Minecraft all day. The young soldier scoffed. The older man shrugged and said, "It's better than a fortnight."
Okay. Alright.
Broke.
Alright.
Storming Area 51 to see them aliens. Woke. Storming the ice camps to free the prisoners. Bespoke. Recreating the Tower of Babel and storming heaven.
Man, that really took a left-hand
People
turn.
that practice for staring competitions need to take a good long look at themselves in the mirror. Americans think absolutely nothing of driving 7 hours. They'll drive 7 hours just for dinner. They'll drive 7 hours just for chips and dip. My friend in the UK told me that they only see their father like 2 to 3 times a year because they live so far away. When I asked how far do they live, they said that it's a 45-minute drive. My commute to work 5 days a week is an hour.
That is bullshit, because we met a dude in Sweden who lives in Sweden, and I was explaining to him, you know, a lot of the politics and stuff they hear about overseas won't make a whole lot of sense because they lack context about the size of the United States. Just it's like a simple problem. And this is Sweden inside of the US, and I love these websites. You literally just look up the size of, and then put country and then state in the United States, or country and country, and it'll show you the comparative sizes of both of them. But like from here, the tip where Vegas is from here to here, right? This is probably about a 40-mile radius from there to there, right? That's probably about 45 minutes. So literally this is about an hour up, maybe an hour down from central of Sweden. Just from, if you're driving in Vegas, but it's Sweden instead, right? You know what I'm saying? 6-hour drive. You can go from one part to the other in the entire country. So length and width of Sweden, right? If you want to go that way and that way, you'll take a day, and you can go around all of Sweden. You know what I'm saying? And so.
What's the word for horny but not in a sexual way, like I'm horny for Halloween but I don't wanna fuck a pumpkin you feel? Do you mean excited? This is scientific evidence that porn makes you stupider. Earth has oxygen, water, food, the ozone layer, and everything else we need to live. Me, this planet dumb, only one moon and no rings, I wanna leave. Kangaroo gets more bounce than he bargained for on a trampoline. My head hurts from laughing at this so hard. The tiny arms out like what the hell is that going to do? Behold,
that's
a
nice.
120-plus-year-old rhododendron. They rarely grow into anything larger than a shrub,
yeah.
Yet alone a tree. Why does this not have more notes?
That thing is fucking huge. My allergies would fucking kill me though. I'd be dead.
Scared.
I'd be dead. It's a handbag.
I'm having some kind of visceral feeling about this. I'm just not sure whether it's disgust or what. A peaceful, easy life hasn't made us happy. Perhaps it's time to give war a chance. This is some Metal Gear supervillain shit right here. Oh fuck, give war a chance. Giraffe tour drops a quarter, the crappy comic. Okay, but this is the purpose of the internet. I can look at a cute comic about a giraffe centaur who dropped his quarter trying to get a crappy vending machine snack. In no universe would I think of or make this myself. How awesome.
That's weird.
Me, one
That's
of you,
weird.
is the murderer. Everyone. Start sweating. Me, unable to tell who's guilty. A sauna was a bad place to hold this meeting. The switch from a girl worth fighting for to coming upon the decimated village in Mulan is the most kick-in-the-teeth mood change in all of cinema. That scene shifted more for our generation's understanding of the horror of war in 10 seconds than Game of Thrones did in 8 seasons. And it did it without showing us a single dead body. Can I get a booty pic with your panties on and one without them on? Can I also get 3 different pics of your boobs any position? Also, can I get just a normal pic of your pussy from the front and one where it's spread a bit open? Can I get a picture of you fingering yourself?
Oh my god.
Can I? My neighbor's house is burglar proof. Beware of log. Tennessee man accused of dipping testicles in customer salsa before online delivery. You a mega hoe if you can taste a hint of ballsack in some Mexican food.
Hey, it's Zachary Fox. Also, yeah.
Daddy Bear takes his family on a nice day out. Goldilocks. Nice place number. Why does all Hamilton fan art have that weird Fork Steven Universe style? I own slaves. I'm shitting my pants. When you text your mom something important while she's out but immediately hear her phone chime in the other room.
Yeah. Yeah.
My parents just switched me from wet to dry food and it's fucking ruining my life.
Oh. I was like, what?
Using sexy instead of every positive adjective is honestly so funny. Like really sexy of my brain to work properly. Is that not the funniest string of letters possible? Can we all agree that we are tired of infidelity subplots? We need to see more couples who are unashamedly in love after years and years together. Our culture is so warped about marriage being the death of happiness and we need to actively combat that.
I mean, yeah, or something, right? Or
Why
something.
do people get so weird around wheelchair users? I'm literally just a person sitting down.
That's
You're
so
sitting
true.
down and moving at the same time like some kind of witch.
Witch!
Select your gender. There they are, the 2 genders.
Agree or disagree?
Only assist deals in absolutes. All of life and history aligned for that one joke weird on everyone go home. Why was I unaware of the fact that disgruntled is, in fact, the opposite of gruntled? Gruntled. Adjective. Humorous. Pleased. Satisfied. And contented. Why does nobody use this word?
Gruntled?
I'm so
'Cause it
gruntled to
sucks.
have found this.
It sucks. That's not a good word. That's why. It sounds grungy and
Bang
bad.
Theory is awful for obvious reasons, but honestly shout out to them for inventing Bazinga, so I have a word I
Bazinga!
can drop into any conversation for a one-hit kill. Bazinga and every pony are the closest we will get to real-world dragon shouts.
Every pony. Don't get the every pony one, but Bazinga I got.
Discourse. Willy Wonka is Old Testament God. Explain. Sings if you want to view paradise. Simply look around and view it. Then kicks people out for eating stuff he told them not to eat.
Okay.
Having an
That's
Australian
simple.
accent is like being sent to prison for a crime I didn't commit. Being Australian is because of a crime you didn't commit. Cruel. I was going to say not everyone, but then I remembered that mum's side came here from an axe murderer and dad's side some dude stole 7 horses and that's why I'm Australian.
Wow.
Ready to be a pastor. Earn a degree in pastoral studies at home. Take the first step today. Horse dildos. Gigantic horse
sorry.
dildos at reduced prices.
I'm sorry, please stop. I apologize, but please stop.
These things will damage you. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. Historical footage of the last T-Rex serving his country in World War I. But isn't that a Jeep? And the T-Rex is holding a Browning M2, which wasn't used until 1933. So I think this footage is actually of World War II.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank
You're
you.
obsessed with your mental illness. I know, right? It's almost like it impacts every part of my life. It's all in your head. I know, right? It's almost like it's a mental illness. Why do you let it affect you and stop you from being able to do things? I know, right? It's almost like it's an actual illness.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, like when they be like, oh, I'm too depressed to get out of bed today. They're like, oh man, it's almost like your legs still work. Like, yeah, but like my brain doesn't. And you need both to stand up. You actually need both. Fuck me, dude. Anywho's in. It's only because you can have other coping strategies for mental illness that work for some people with less severity, and because you can't see it, it's confusing to people. It confunds the mind. But you know, we support you guys. It's easy to sit around and watch a YouTube video with a mildly attractive black man to tell you it's alright to have bad days. So let's just chill together, you know what I'm saying? And like, it really helps people. And like, that's why it's so fucking important for me sometimes, even when I'm not feeling good. Like, today is just a shitty day for me, and like, I feel like it goes both ways. I feel like I can like use the community to help me get through tough shit, and I feel like I can help people get through tough shit, and like that relationship might be codependent and